Okay, in the previous class we were discussing about the one problem that is based on the center line method and uh, that is sorry long wall and short wall method. Today we will try to work out this problem using center line method. The same problem we'll take up. So we'll see how the differences we are going to get from this and that, and which is more feasible and which is more reliable. In what cases it has to be decided. So of course we did the we have taken one simple formula, that is the whenever we are calculating uh, the long wall method, we have made one standard statement, that is long walls. So it is center to center length plus one breadth you have to add, short walls minus one breadth you have to deduct it. That is our motive. But when we are moving to, according to that we have calculated, when we are moving to the center line method, it is very simple than the your uh, long wall and short wall method. So you have in your previous problems you have two long walls and two short walls. So first add all we have calculated for the long walls in that problem. Specific to that problem, the long walls we have calculated the center to center length. You can just uh, go back to and problem, see the section, see the plan. So in this plan you can see that center to center length how much they have given, 5.3 is the center to center length of the long wall. So then this is the center to center length of, here you can see center to center length of the short wall, that is 4.3 centimeters. So then you add up all those things. So long wall center to center length, how much it is there? Center to center length, that is equal to 5.3, but um, it is having it has two dimensions, so 10.6. Similarly, short walls center to center length, so he has given 4.3 into 2, so that is nothing but 8.6. So then total center to center length, total center to center length is equal to um, that is 10.6 plus 8.6, so 18 plus it is 19.2 meters. So here always you write it the units are very important. So then total we got how much, center to center length of all four walls, so that is 19.2 centimeters. So any of the toughest building mechanism will be there. If you follow a systematic protocol, you will never go wrong. So this is the total length of the um, um, using center line method. This is overall calculations. So then how exactly it can be formulated? So in so we have in that problem we have the uh, excavation is there, and we have concrete is there, and we have first footing is there, we have second footing is there, and we have plinth level is there, and we have the brick masonry structure is there above the plinth level. So that all the things we have to calculate in a similar manner. So then so this is it is overall the problem has been worked out. You can see the earthwork in excavation in foundation. The first case, consider this. So we already calculated the length, that is how much we got, 19.2. That is, this is overall length, that is equal to 19.2 meters. So then breadth, if you go back to the excavation problem, in the problem, you can see that the excavation part breadth, it is here, you can see the same. It will be the 90 meters, and height also 90 meters. So you can see the ground level here. This is also same. This is also breadth, and you can see 30 centimeter, 30 centimeter, and 30 centimeters. So here you can see this is the ground level. You can see they have written the GL here. So till then you have to excavate it, irrespective of the breadth of the footing. Suppose if you are 90 centimeter, it's a breadth is there, till height of 90, it has to go. You have to excavate like this only, irrespective of the cutting. So 90, and this is also 90. So then in the first excavation part, the excavation part it is breadth is 90 meters, means 90 centimeters. You convert it into meters. Then height or depth it is 90 meters. So then total will get 15.55 cubic meters. Then total center length that we already calculated for all the walls, using your short walls and using your long walls. Then uh, this is earthwork, and for foundation, concrete. Next, whenever you are calculating the foundation, so this is what the typical structure is there. You can see uh, in that he has uh, just I'll write the dotted line, whichever the foundation is there. So this he has done with this. You remove it. So it is like this structure. So then you have, I think, first footing. It is second footing. Might be your, just we will look that whichever the ground level is there. So then concrete, it is having 90 centimeter breadth, and height it is 30 centimeter. Here also it is 30. Here also it is 30. So concrete in foundation. So length, it will remains the same. You write it as it is. No problem. It will be same. Then breadth, that is 90 centimeters. You convert that into meters. It will be uh, uh, zero point 0.9 meters. Then you have the height, that is 30. So then multiply LBH, that you will get 5.18 meters. So then brickwork in foundation and the plinth. So the first footing, so the length will remain the same, and breadth, if we check it out, might be it is the 60, it is 50. According to this, we'll just cross check it whether it's 60 or 50. According to the diagram, yes, it is 60 and 50. We have the plinth wall, it is 40. So above you have the plinth wall is there, that is 40. 40, and the height is 60. Height is the height is 60. So now for the first footing, this is your the first footing. So this is your second footing, and this is the plinth wall. So it is plinth wall. So then 19.2, 0.6, 0.3. So we got multiplied 3.46, and for the second footing it is 19.2 is the length, it will remain the same. 0.5, it is a 50 centimeters breadth and the 30 centimeter height. So we'll get total 2.88. So then plinth wall, that is again the length will remain the same, 19.2. There will not be any changes. Then 40 is our breadth, and 60 uh, centimeter is um, our height. So then you add all these things, then you'll get 10.95 cubic meters. So then brickwork in superstructure. So 19.2, that is total length, and the thickness of the wall, it is of course breadth, that is 30 centimeter, that is nothing but 0.3 meters. Then if you see and go back to height, if you check it out, it will be, if you see that he has given the height as height from here to here, he has given 3.5 meters, and the thickness of the wall is 30 centimeters. So that you consider it as 0.3 meters. This one you can call it, take it as 3.5 meters. So this is overall about the center line methods. So now uh, can we compare it with both the methods? The first case which we did with long wall and short wall methods. So for earthwork excavation in foundation. So before going to do that, what we will do is that we'll prepare the abstract. We'll come to know what exactly the abstract is now. So abstract is the summary. It is summary of all measurements. So what will happen in this? How exactly it can be done? So whenever you're preparing the summary, so better uh, you write it then. This is summary for only quantity estimation. It is summary for quantity estimation, not the cost. Cost again, it will, you have to add one more, that we'll see later. Then serial number. Then here the elements or subwork, major elements or subwork, that you can call it. So then quantity. So first one, that is earthwork, whatever earthwork in foundation. That is one item. Item, or you can write it as elements. That is item. Better elements or subwork. So then we got let it be from the 15.55 cubic meter. We'll note it 15.55 cubic meter. 55 meter cube. Then directly second element. Second element is the concrete in foundation. That is 5.18. Concrete in foundation. That is 5.18 meter cube. So I am not writing any quantity here. Sometimes the quantity it will be in meter square or meter cube. Better you write it here, or you can write quantity meter cube or meter square. Sometimes DPC and all those things, it will become in the painting works, it will come in the meter square. That has to be considered. So then brickwork in foundation. This is brickwork in foundation. Then fourth one, brickwork in superstructure above plinth level. Mention it carefully. So then brickwork in foundation, how much it has come to 10.95. 10.95 meter cube. So then brickwork in superstructure, that is 20.16 meter cube. So suppose even if you are adding the cost, it is better add two more columns. Maybe it is whenever it is with respect to the cost, whenever you're creating the summary. Rate as per unit or something like it will be there as per SR, then total cost. So better you prepare it in Excel. So I'll show you the how exactly we prepared one standard estimate. You'll come to know. So then whatever the rate will be there as per the SR, that you have to write it here. If you are using it for the estimate also, not only quantity, for cost estimation also, you write it, and then this you whatever the rate is there per meter cube, what will be the amount, then total cost, just this and this, you will get the total cost and sum of. So this is overall about the abstract or summary of all measurements. No need to write LBH here. So only the items you write it in short form: earthwork in foundation, concrete in foundation, brickwork in foundation, brickwork in superstructure. So then can we compare the with the long wall and short wall method? How much we got? So for the first, we got 15.55, no changes. Then we got concrete in foundation 5.18, then 10.95, 20.16. Yes, 20.16. You are not supposed to get any changes, but if any, sometimes if you are using doors and windows, uh, if you are uh, if they are mentioned in the plan, and always if they have given the dimensions of the doors and windows, um, then it is better to deduct at the end of the estimation. So maybe we'll take up that problem also once all these things are over. So in summary, two concept has to be remembered. That is, first one, um, long wall and short wall method. So long wall center to center length plus 100, short wall center to center length minus the minus 100. So using center line method, so consider adding all the center to center line dimensions. That's it about this. Then um, this is the one more problem. We will take, um, maybe we'll try to work out in the next class, but still I'll give some of the hints how exactly it can be calculated. It is there in uh, MN Datta book. Even if you want, you can refer also. But try to work out this problem in your home. Let's see what will happen. So here, in the previous problem, we have only one room was given, and here it is two-room building, and here he has mentioned the windows, and here the doors. So two doors are there, So then 1, 2, 3, 4 windows are there. So that you have to deduct it at the end. So then here, um, in this, what he has asked, estimate the quantity of the following items of the two-room building from the plan and the section. So earthwork in excavation in foundation. So earthwork you have to excavate it. That we already did it. And the second one, lime concrete in foundation. So maybe he might be he is going to mention what will be the breadth of lime concrete in foundation and how much will be the height of that. That only we have to consider. So then, first class brickwork in cement mortar, 1 is to 6 in foundation and plinth, uh, 2.5 centimeter cement concrete dam proof course. So that you have to estimate, and superstructure brickwork, that also you have to estimate. Then DPC you have to estimate here. So on new, that is from the previous problem, one new, that is a DPC calculation, how it has to be done. That is there. And in the first room it is 4 by 6, the 4 along this length, this much is 4 along this direction, and along this direction it is 6. So then here it is rooms of along this direction 6, this direction also it is 6. Here they have already mentioned it. And very importantly, the thickness of the wall for all the sides. Here also it is 30 centimeter, and here also it is on the other side it is also 30 centimeters. Here also it is 30 centimeter, and here also. That is the first thing you have to observe. Most of the time, he may change the thickness. So unknowingly you may go wrong. So then, whatever the length he has given, it is the inner to inner length he has given. Inner to inner length he has given. Then even this also you deduct it. Shelves, whatever they are all shelves. Yes, yes indicates that is the shelves. Yes, that also you have to deduct it. So the major quantities you have to deduct it that. So doors first. Uh, Note down how many long walls are there, how many short walls are there. So that is the thing you have to do first. Um, then how many doors are there, how many windows are there, and whether the dimensions are given or not. We'll check it out in the section. Yeah, it is given. See the doors has given the size of 1.2 and 2.10, and windows size he has given 1 into 1.5. Then shelves, yes, that is yes indicates it has 2. Then windows I think 4. Then doors it has 2. Just cross check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shelves 2. So then uh, according to this, for the foundation, that is he has given normally it is not the normal concrete, it is the lime concrete. He has mentioned the first one. Then it is the um, masonry work till ground level, that is first, second, and third you have. After that again fourth you have uh, that all the things 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 till 4 items will be there up to uh, ground level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, total 6 items are there. That all 6 items you have to add it whenever you are calculating it. Then very importantly, See, all the walls are same in section. Lintels over the doors. Windows and shelves are 15 centimeter thick. So whatever they are there, he has given the thickness of the windows and shelves. So whenever the mm, breadth you are taking, then take the breadth of that. That will be 15 centimeter. So this is and um, till plinth level. He has added one more item. That also you have to add it. We'll see. We'll work out this problem in the next class. Uh, it requires more time. One by one, we will go it. So better. So normally, by looking this, you will get two long walls along this direction and three short walls. So initially, first always you have to remember that mm, don't deduct initially. Don't deduct. Don't deduct the uh, doors and windows or shelves initially. So at the end, you can and you can deduct it, and you can deduct it, and you can deduct all those things. So we'll see all the things in the next class.